Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and if you're new here, please do subscribe. So this video is going to be a gift guide for him. So whether that's your boyfriend, your husband, your brother, your dad, your uncle, a friend, or even yourself, if you're somebody looking for gift ideas for your wish list, this is going to be perfect for you. So I have my laptop here just next to me so I can talk to you about the products that I've chosen, and the first one is a Kindle Paperwhite. So I did a video recently actually unboxing the Kindle, I'll leave that linked here, and then I also did a 3-month review talking about my experience after 3 months of having it. Again, I will leave that here as well, but it's such a good Kindle, it's such a good product to have, especially if this person likes to read a lot. This is a really great idea because you can get books online from different libraries, you can obviously pay for them on Amazon. But it's a really great idea rather than having a bookshelf full of books or having, you know, if you go on vacation, not that anyone's going anywhere, but if you ever go away and you don't want to take 5 books with you, you can just take a Kindle and literally have hundreds of books on there. So this is a really great idea for anybody who likes to read, anybody who's a little bit of a bookworm, anybody who wants to start reading about finance or business or self-improvement or, you know, a whole host of things. You can read about anything on your Kindle. So this is just a really good idea for anybody who is into reading who doesn't already have a Kindle. And then even if they have an older version, I really think it's worth updating it to the newer version just because it's now waterproof. The colours are really nice. I have the blue one myself and it's lovely. There's also a green, a pinky colour, and then obviously the black. It's also a really nice idea to get maybe a green one or a blue one to switch up from that old one if they already have one. Now everything I talked about will be linked in the description box below, so if you do want to purchase any of these, it's there so it's easy for you to find. So my next idea is to buy a phone case. These ones I've chosen are specific for the iPhone 12, however I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find different models and different makes as well. So I found 4 that I want to talk about from Etsy. This first one is made from wood and I think it is so pretty, but it's also super masculine and cool. It's kind of for like cool cabin vibes. I don't know, I think just the options are really lovely. I particularly like the chevron one. It's very kind of understated and classic and modern. But there are the kind of landscape ones as well with the trees and the mountains and the birds and things. I think this is a really nice gift for somebody that could use it every single day, you know, maybe even buy them a couple of different ones to be able to switch out. But I think this is a lovely kind of neutral, muted, but also sophisticated and kind of cool phone case. I feel like a lot of phone cases are black and leather and very kind of typical and they're all kind of the same, whereas this one's a little bit different, a little bit more artsy and a little bit more kind of rustic, I guess. So the next one is this Nike design. Now I don't think this is actually from Nike, so it's kind of a little bit of plagiarism if that's the right word. But it's a Nike logo on this phone case and they have a black, a green, a blue and a white. So for anybody who's really into their sports like football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is, somebody who's into sports and that wouldn't necessarily have something super artsy and creative, but maybe just someone who wouldn't also want something that's just black and plain. So this just adds a little bit of design feature on there and it's kind of a sporty design. So this would be great for anybody who's into sports, like I said, and they have these 4 neutral colours which I think are great. Now next up is this design. It's kind of mixing the wooden theme with also sort of a little bit of a modern theme. So this one is made from walnut wood, which is absolutely beautiful, and I think it's leather next to it or maybe fake leather. But I love this design with half of it being wood and the other half being this black colour. I think this is super modern and super cool. This is really great for kind of cool kids, the cool kids around town, if that makes sense. Am I too old to be saying the cool kids? I don't know, I just think this is a really nice design with the wood and with the black. So the next one is this leather phone case. Now I chose these because these are a little bit more rustic and a little bit different. I feel like a lot of phone cases can look the same, either just black or white or see-through, whatever it is. Whereas I really love these ones, how they're leather, but they're also kind of aged and textured a little bit. So you're never going to ruin this because it's already got marks on it. And I think just the kind of wear and tear is beautiful. It's very kind of like gentlemanly, if that makes sense. You know, people who like a nice leather wallet, a nice watch, nice shoes, I feel like they would really appreciate a really nice leather phone case. So I've popped these on here as well. I think these are beautiful. I love the different colours as well. So they have black, blue, brown, a different kind of brownie colour, red and green. But I think the tones of these are really mature and really sophisticated and really beautiful. So my next idea was to get a wearable gadget. So this could be something like an Apple Watch, which is my first option. So these were released in September, so the person you're shopping for might not have one just yet. The new one is the Apple Watch Series 6. They have GPS, they're waterproof, they have the sports band. I think these are just a great all-rounder. Now I personally don't have one. It is something I would wear and would use, I just don't have one myself. This is a really great item for people who have iPhones and who love their iPhones, who spend all the time on different apps, and also maybe someone who's quite busy a lot, so they can read their messages when they get them on their watch rather than having to pull the phone out and do it that way. So I feel like it's a really great option for a lot of different people. Now they do have different colours and different styles, so I'll just leave the link down below. So they are usually $400, and at the moment on Amazon they are $350. So if you want to save yourself $50, I will leave the link, like I said, down below in the description box. But that is definitely a really good option for anybody who's into tech and who's into Apple Watches or even just into their phones. It's a really great item to have and something to add to somebody's collection if they don't have one already. And the alternative is a Fitbit. So I currently have the Fitbit Charge 3. They now have a Fitbit Charge 4, which is the updated version, like the newer version. These are really, really great for people who like to swim, for people who do exercise like running or sports, things like that. It has a step counter, so it counts how many steps you do per day. You can obviously swim with it, you can be in the shower with it, so you can wear it all the time, which is what I think is amazing about it. You can also count calories. Now I don't do this on mine myself, but it is an option you can do. You can count your calories. It also monitors your sleep, which I think is really handy. So in the mornings I like to see, you know, how much sleep I got and the quality of sleep. So if you can't quite stretch to the Apple Watch, which is $350, this Fitbit Charge 4 is $100. Again, this is $50 down. It's usually $150. At the moment it's $100. So again, I'll leave the link down below if you want to shop that. But they have a black, a granite and a kind of purpley colour. So I think either of these would work great for any men. So rather than a regular watch that literally just tells you the time, these are really great to have so much information in one small device and something you can wear all the time, charge it maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, something like that. The battery is really, really good on these things. So that was my second option for that. So my next idea was to get a personalised item. Now I actually got this for my husband for our anniversary this year in May. I got him this bracelet with the coordinates of where we first met on the outside. And then if you take it off and look on the inside, it says where it all began. So I think this is a really, really nice gift to give someone with a kind of personal meaning behind it. So if you were to look at his bracelet, it's very subtle. It's just a nice blue band with a silver square. You probably wouldn't particularly see the numbers, and even if you did see the numbers, you wouldn't know what that meant. So I really like the fact that you can personalise it to where you got married, where you had your first kiss, where you first met, where your brother was born maybe, or, you know, you can have some sort of coordinates on there that's important to this person, and then on the inside you could write what that means. Or you could do dates or names of children maybe, things like that. They have lots of different options, but I found this shop on Etsy called Men Nation. I don't know how you say it. But they have so many really, really gorgeous gifts, and the leather is super nice and soft, and it's just a really, really nice present that I've actually bought myself for my husband, and he wears it every single day and loves it. So there's that one, which is a small bracelet, but this shop also has a couple of different things. So they have these wallets that I think are really nice, beautiful leather that again you can customize with the initials or with writing inside. You can even put your handwriting in there, so you can put something like I love you so much, or, you know, happy Merry Christmas 2020. Whatever message you want to write there, you can write it by hand and then have it put onto the wallet, which I think is such a nice touch, so that every time they use their wallet, they see that nice message from you written in there. So again, like I said, they have lots of different options. You can either get initials or names, a couple of different things, but I'll link them again. I think they're really great. And then the last one I wanted to mention from the same brand, Men Nation on Etsy, is these keychains. So again, you can personalize it with your own words. Maybe you put their name, or you put world's best dad, or world's best husband, or I love you so much, or whatever it is you want to write on there. I think these are really, really lovely gifts that's going to last a couple of years, and it's something that they will see every day. So the bracelet, the wallet, and the keychain, these are things that they're going to see on a daily basis. So it's something that every day they're going to be reminded of this gift from you. So again, I think that is such a lovely present, and something that's a little bit different. And it's something that they might not necessarily buy for themselves, but once they have it, they really enjoy it. So I feel like this bracelet that I got for Jeremy, I don't think he would particularly buy it for himself, but he wears it every single day. So I think it is, you know, it is a nice gift. Okay, so my next idea was to get a grey hoodie, because I think men in grey hoodies look so good at all ages, like kids up until old men. I think grey hoodies are just kind of a staple that everyone should have. So I've included 4 here from ASOS at 4 different price points. So depending on your budget, one of these should work for you. So it's the ASOS own brand. This one's $29, and it's just a classic light grey hoodie. It's a really great item that everyone wears. Everyone loves hoodies, especially this year when everyone's in their comfy clothes all year staying at home. So this is a really great option. The second one I picked out is this one from Nike. So this one is $50. This doesn't have the zip. This is like an actual hoodie. A little bit darker grey, but it's got the nice little logo on the side there. Again, it's such a great present for anyone really. I feel like, especially because everyone's staying at home, like I said, who doesn't want a hoodie and just to sit comfy at home in their hoodie and sweats? So I think that's a really great option. The next one is this one from North Face, a little bit more expensive. This one's $80. This one has the zip through and it's actually got a black inside of the hood, which I think is a really nice detail, adds a little bit more depth in there, and the drawstrings are black as well. And then the last one that I found, it was this one from Calvin Klein, again on ASOS. This one's 114, so a little bit more expensive. It's a lighter grey and it has the white text along the front. I think they had a different option as well that was very, very similar. But I really like this shade of grey with the white text as well. I think it's a really lovely hoodie and something that, again, I think you could give for anyone from 14 years old up until, I don't know, 70, 80, 90, whatever, however old. I feel like hoodies are just great on all men, especially grey. Grey looks nice on, grey hoodies look nice on men, don't they? So that was my next idea. The next one is to get some sneakers or trainers, depending on where you're from. So I picked out 4 different types of Nike footwear depending on who you're buying for. So this first pair is the Nike N354 Air Force Ones. These I think are super stylish and so cool. These are for like the fashionista guys, the guys who have an Instagram account and do fashion content, that kind of, you know, that kind of person. I think these sneakers or trainers, however you want to call it, I think these are super stylish and super cool, and they're a little bit different, but they're also not super different that they're weird, if that makes sense. So I really like these ones. The next ones I picked out are these Nike Court Royale low sneakers. So these ones are just a very classic sneaker, just kind of good for everyone, and again at any age. I feel like this could be for 14-year-olds up to 70-year-olds. It's just a comfy pair of good trainers. You don't need to be super cool or stylish to be able to pull them off. Just a really good all-rounder. Next up is this pair of Nike Air Max 97. These are in triple white, it says, so I think it's just white on white on white. I love these. These are perfect for people who actually do exercise and don't just wear trainers because they're comfy. So these are people that like to go running, like to play tennis, do sports, any kind of exercise that needs trainers. I think these are a really great option because they're classic, they are stylish, and they're also quite minimalist as well. They're not like in your face like a lot of trainers are these days. And of course I chose some Nike Benassi DJI sliders. Now these are just a classic kind of by the pool, on the beach kind of slider. Again, for anyone from any age, but I think these are really great because they're super comfortable and they're also super lightweight as well. They seem like a really nice texture and kind of just a slider that you can just throw on if you're going to the beach, if you're going to the pool. You could even wear these as slippers around the house if your man doesn't want to wear slippers. So I think this is a really great option, especially because people aren't traveling so much this year. Maybe people will start wearing things like this next year when we start to go on holidays a little bit more. So that was my 4th shoe option there. So my next gift idea was Beats headphones. So I picked out 2 different ones here. These are the Beats Solo 3 wireless on-ear headphones. So these are great because they're wireless. So obviously, like it says, you put them on, you don't need a wire connected to your phone, which is a game changer because once you've kind of, I feel like once you switch to wireless, you're never going to go back to having something with a wire on it because it's so annoying having to always be attached to your phone or always attached to whatever it is you're listening to. So these are a really great option. Obviously Beats are famous worldwide because they are some of the best in the world. They are amazing. These ones at the moment are $20 down on Amazon. Again, I'll leave the link below, but they have lots of different colours. So they have the black, red, navy. The navy is actually really nice, the navy and red. I could see Jeremy with those. They have some red ones, white ones, yellow ones, pink, well, rose gold, gold, and silver. So I feel like some of those are a little bit more geared towards girls and some towards boys. However, I kind of think you can choose whichever colour you think they would like best. I think the silver is particularly cool. I like the black and I really like the navy. I think the navy is my favourite for men because it's not so black and masculine, but it's also not the kind of white and gold and pink. So I'd probably go for the navy one. So that's a really great gift. Again, amazing sound quality. We all know what you use headphones for and why Beats are some of the best, but I thought I would just throw that in there. So those are $180 on Amazon. If you wanted to spend a little bit more, there's also the Powerbeats Pro wireless earphones. Now these are the ones that actually go in your ear. So rather than having like a whole headset sat on your head, these just sit nicely in your ear. So I have a pair of Sony earphones like this and they are so good because you don't have the weight of the kind of headphones on your head. I hate headphones because you kind of feel it on your head all the time, which I'm not a fan of. So I much prefer earphones that just sit in your ears without you having to do anything with them. So these have 9 hours of listening time. They are sweat resistant, so they're perfect for anybody who likes to go out for a run. You could buy them the trainers, and then the earphones, they can go for a run and listen to music at the same time without worrying about the sweat kind of getting in and bothering with the mechanics of it all. Again, they've got a few different colours. They've got black, pink, baby blue. This kind of moss is called. It's kind of a dark green army kind of khaki colour. They have an orangey red. They have a nice ivory colour. It's not white, it's kind of just off-white. They have navy and they have lime, greeny yellow. I'm not a fan of that colour. But I definitely think the black, the moss and the navy are 3 great options, and even the red as well for men. So that one's a little bit more expensive, like I said, that one's $250, but these are great because like I said, you don't have to bother with wires, and you also don't have like a huge thing on your head that's super obvious that it beats. I feel like sometimes, especially in big cities, you don't really want to be walking around with like big, I don't know, things that people know are expensive and easy to steal. So with these, it's like tucked away in your ears and no one can really see them. Obviously sound quality is going to be incredible, like with all Beats products, but yeah, so that was that one. So I have 2 more categories to talk to you about, and the next one is fragrances. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like smell and fragrance is a very personal decision. You can quite easily spend money on fragrances that people don't quite like and that's not their favourite thing. So a way to buy somebody a fragrance without actually spending, you know, $100 on just one fragrance is to buy them a set. This gives them the opportunity to try lots of different smells and figure out which one is their favourite, rather than kind of just biting the bullet and buying just one fragrance that maybe isn't their favourite and they're not going to use. So the first one I have is a Sephora Men's Cologne Sampler Set. So this has 9 different colognes that you can try. And then obviously, I feel like this is a really good gift because once you give it, they can test them all out and figure out which are their favourites. And then for their birthday or for Christmas next year, you can get them a full size of their favourite aftershave that they've found. So this one has Burberry, Dolce & Gabbana, Armani, Givenchy, John Varvatos, never heard of that before, Paco Rabanne, Prada, Versace and Yves Saint Laurent. So this is a really great gift to give somebody who you don't know which fragrance they're going to like, but it just gives them a nice range of different ones to try. So the next one I found is this Yves Saint Laurent mini cologne travel set. So this has 4 different colognes for men. Again, it's a really great way to test different smells and to figure out which ones you like best or which one this guy likes best. So this again, just 4 different smells there that you can test and try, and that one was $60. So the next one is this Jo Malone Cologne Collection mini set. This one is $115, so it's a little bit more expensive, but Jo Malone smells insane. I love the smells of Jo Malone. So this one has 5 mini bottles. It's got English Pear and Freesia Cologne, Wild Bluebell Cologne, Honeysuckle and Davana Cologne, Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne, and Pomegranate Noir Cologne. So these are 5 really amazing scents. And again, it's something where they can test a brand and test different smells from this brand without committing to a $200 bottle, because Jo Malone is expensive. It smells incredible, but it is expensive. So this is a really nice way to get 5 different smells without buying a full-size bottle. And finally, if you think none of those are going to be right for this person you're shopping for, just get them some socks. And I know that socks is a little bit of a cop-out of kind of a gift idea. However, I have some different ones to show you. So these are all from ASOS. I found this 5-pack of no-show socks in white. So these are really great for people who wear trainers, a lot of people who wear sneakers, who don't want to be able to see their white socks. It's just kind of obviously like a basic in anyone's wardrobe. I feel like everybody should probably have some black ones of these and some white ones of these. Just a really great sock to have on an everyday basis when you wear sneakers. You can't say much about it, but just a great purchase really. So if the person you're shopping for likes to be a little bit silly and express themselves through their socks, I found a couple here to show you. So these are by Happy Socks. It's a pack of 3. They have this blue print, this kind of yellow and black kind of 90s print, and then also this black and orange stripy print. So I think this is a really great set. So you get 3 pairs of socks here for $20. This is just a little bit of fun, and it's a nice little gift for them to open on Christmas Day, just to be a little bit fun and silly rather than the plain kind of boring socks. I also found this pack from ASOS. It's a pack of 3 with some baked treats designs. So the first one is donuts, the second one is pretzels, and the last one is coffee. So I think this is great for people who like love their Starbucks, love eating the donuts, love a little bit of food and bakeries, things like that. It's a nice little cheeky design, I think. So the next one is Christmas socks. Now, who doesn't want to receive Christmas socks on Christmas? You can pop them on Christmas Day, in the evening, and even the next day to watch Christmas films and get snuggly on the couch, eat your kind of roast dinners, whatever it is that you do on Christmas. But I think Christmas socks are such a fun item. And it's honestly, I have Christmas socks that I wear all year round because they're super cozy and super comfy. So I feel like even though Christmas socks people might think are limited to Christmas, I still wear mine all year round. So don't, you know, it's not just a one-day event for me. So that was my next idea. And then my final idea was some Ralph Lauren socks. Now this is a pack of 3 for $20. You get a black, a grey and a yellow. So the yellow is a little bit out there, but the other 2 are nice and subtle and kind of just normal socks. A little bit of a luxury sock. I feel like when people buy socks for themselves, at least people that I know or myself, I just go for cheap socks from like H&M or that kind of place. Whereas it's a really nice gift to get nice socks that actually feel different and feel very soft and very warm and cozy. So I feel like some nice Ralph Lauren socks would be a great gift. So I really hope you found some inspiration in this video, either for this person you're shopping for or for yourself if you're looking for gift ideas for your wish list. I really hope this video was helpful. I will leave all the links down below in the description box, so make sure you go ahead and do some shopping. So let me know in the comment section below if you purchased anything that I've mentioned. I'm also going to be doing lots of other gift guided videos, including a stocking stuffers video for him and also for her. So there's going to be lots more videos to come, so make sure you subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!